Hello everyone. Just a very quick, let's say, bonus episode aside. I have switched over to Japan via console commands. Don't worry, I'm not playing anything or changing anything. I just wanted to see because this has been discussed in the comments for such a long time, and I got curious myself what the world Japan is doing. I wanted to see what the problem is and what the AI has gotten itself up to, that it's not making any progress in China. So we're looking at the front lines here. There are no Japanese troops in the front lines. Very few, actually. There are a few, but like almost none of them. So where are all these divisions? Well, most of them sitting around on the homeland for no good reason. And there is a significant amount of them in Taipei. What are they doing in Taipei? Well, they're planning a naval invasion. So they are planning a naval invasion, not where I was expecting them to be. I was thinking they would plan out of here or usually out of Nagasaki towards Shanghai and the East Coast. Instead, they're trying to hit out of Taipei in the far south, which really isn't having much of an impact on the front lines. They're also dedicating a full army, 24 divisions. So yeah, that's going to take them 126 days to plan that out. The even bigger problem is the Japanese Navy, because if you look at that, they don't actually have naval superiority. Why don't they have naval superiority? They actually have more ships than German East Asia. Well, let's have a look where their major task forces are. So we've got the naval invasion support, and I haven't named this. This is what the game has named. The 47th for naval invasion support. Yep, that's in Cape Town. What on earth are they doing in Cape Town? So for some reason, the major naval invasion force, consisting of a battleship, battle cruiser, 10 heavy cruisers, 12 light cruisers, and 37 destroyers, is sailing around the countryside in the Indian Ocean. And they're not the only ones. We've got a few, more battleships and destroyers with absolutely no organization, because they're completely out of fuel, I believe, in these regions. So they're moving very slowly, trying to get back to Japan. We've got that task force. Now that actually seems to operate in the area, but that's it. We've got the third task force, which is called Strike Force. Now, that seems relatively capable. That's got 3 carriers, 2 battleships, a few heavy cruisers, and a good support group. But where are they? They're in Nikolaevsk. What on earth are you doing in Nikolaevsk? Trying to strike what exactly? Us? We have no navy in the region, or nothing to speak of. They're supposed to be here in the homelands, organizing the East China Sea naval superiority and getting the naval landings done. Yeah, I got nothing, because this is unusual. So I'm kind of familiar with how the Japan AI plays in vanilla, but not in Kaiserreich. So for some reason, it is completely misplaced all its forces. Well, where do they have air force? Do they actually? The air force sits at home and does nothing. They have the airport. They have 1,000 airplanes potentially in Shenyang, and they have the airport in Dalian, but they're not doing anything. Which means that China, with 44 fighters, actually has aerial superiority over the front lines, and the rest is just sitting here. So this is unusual. Japan does not normally play like this. I wonder if this is some form of bugginess with the Kaiserreich mod, because again, normally what you'd see with Japan doing in vanilla is they destroy the Chinese navy, and then they do the naval landings along the east coast, crush that whole thing, and then sort of get stuck around here-ish, because there's no more supply and they don't know how to push any further westwards until they are eventually taken out. But this is an absolute mess. And so if you're surprised why Japan is so weak, it's not because I haven't buffed them. It's because for some reason the AI is completely misplaying this. It's sending its strike forces around the world completely out of reach out of its supply bases. It's leaving its air force sitting in Tokyo where it does nothing. And it plans field army-sized naval invasion, which takes months to organize, but it can't execute them because it doesn't actually have naval superiority against a small number of enemy ships in the region. So this would all be easily solvable if the AI wasn't completely confused for some reason. So yeah, that was just a quick aside, and I just wanted to show you that. We'll get back to the regular war in Russia, but for those of you who wondered why Japan is so crap, it's not because they're not buffed, it's because their strategic decisions are completely nonsensical at this point.